guys don't know who I am Conrad. I am an 18-year-old day trader, also a long-term investor, and an entrepreneur. If you guys do want to know more about me, go check the first video out. And today we're talking about What It Takes by Stephen A. Schwartzman. I just started this book, and I think it's the most impeccable book I've ever laid my hands on. And it's only been about 27 pages so far, and honestly, I'm truly amazed on not only how he carries himself, but how much we have in common. I think the first page, it says something on the difference between an easy goal and a hard goal. There's nothing different between them besides the consequence that come with them. That resonated with me so much. When I was younger, when I was around 8th, 9th grade, I was about 180 pounds, about 5 foot, hella fat. I'm gonna be honest, hella fat. And I allowed myself to do that, did that to myself, to be truly honest. I was just eating, having the bad habits, eating all the junk food that you can possibly get. But as time went on, I'm realizing how that goal of me having a six-pack wasn't even visible. It was too hard at the time. I just wanted to lose weight, just to lose a little bit of weight. But that wasn't enough for who I wanted to become later on in the future. So I went to Oregon, and I lose. I try out for the basketball team. I don't make it. It was heartbroken. Tried my hardest, even though I was the slowest person, but I never gave up. And I never will give up. And I think this book talks about that a lot. And the reason why I say that is because Schwartzman says something that also I was in the same predicament as well. His father had a linen sheets business, and he was like, this business can grow, it can be worldwide. And that's the same thing I told my father about his business. And you realize that some people don't see the same thing that you will see. Some people don't want to do that big risk that you want to do, the big goal. Yes, it's possible, but people are so comfortable for where they're at. And I think the mindset that he has is go big really resonates with me a lot, because I took the opportunity to invest into myself and go big. And not only did I pick one of the hardest industries to do, trading, I'm starting to see that the thing that's holding you back is your mind. It's truly yourself. And you need to have a critical thinking system. The ability for you to not be overwhelmed or contradict yourself. The reason why I say that is because in trading, you'll have moments where you're going to see a buy opportunity and a sell opportunity, but realizing the moment you have your intrusive thoughts come in between with your goal and your strategy, it affects the long-term perspective. And reading this, he said something. He was in a race and he started feeling a cramp. And one of his intrusive thoughts was, should I pull to the side or do I keep pushing and keep going? And it's so crazy. I had the same situation. I didn't make the basketball team, and I had the same thought. Do I even play basketball anymore? Or do I just give it up? Or do I try next year, but better, stronger, smarter, faster, skinnier? And I was like, you know what? Let's go big. Let's see how far can I go. 6 months later, I'll put a picture over here on the right side. I was about very fat. No, this is the beginning of the 6 months, my bad. Then 6 months after of my transformation of just going big and focusing on the more purposeful goal and the more fulfilling and beneficial goal for myself. And as I'm reading this, I'm like, wow, why go for the small win? Why go for the easy route where the big route is where it's truly at? The big route is where you actually start achieving the things you truly desire. yes, my small goal was to make the basketball team in the beginning, but now my big goal is to become skinny, faster, stronger, smarter, to at least make a team. This is not really like a motivational thing, but I can't let anyone stop me, so you shouldn't let anyone stop you either. And having that not only does it put you in better places, but it puts you in the environments where you truly need to be. Coming summer, I'm taking one of the biggest risks of my life, but biggest goals that I've always wanted to do was, when I was younger, was be at Harvard. And I just got my first opportunity to attend AES, Harvard Extension School. And I'll be doing that over the next year to actually take the capital that I'm gaining from trading and actually invest it into myself, and being able to now diversify my portfolio and not just have one way of income, but to have cash flow, passive income, and look at other ways where I'm capable of making generational wealth, not just for myself, but leave a legacy. This is just a documentary of my life. I don't have to do this. But my goal since I was a kid at 8 years old, I have people who can vouch for me, was to build a YouTube channel and to just document it. What is your goal? And is it small or is it big? Are you having low standards for yourself, or are you keeping it at a higher standards? And I recommend, the sky's the limit. The only thing holding you back is yourself, the people you surround yourself with. And other than that, I wish y'all the best, and I'll see y'all next week.